Good morning, my dear friends and all colleagues, respected dignitaries, honorable ministers. First, I would like to thank Dr. V.R.S. Sampath for giving an opportunity to talk about women empowerment. So that is very delicate topic and a lot of problems we face. I want to share the SWOT analysis of women entrepreneurship along with my experience as an entrepreneur for last 10 years. So let me start the session with a small, I'm extremely happy to talk this women empowerment on the auspicious day of Navaratri. Navaratri is being celebrated in India for various reasons. North Indians celebrate as Dashra, and South Indians, especially Tamilians, we celebrate as, it is a, what you can call as Mupperum Deviyaroda Vilava Kondadrom. What we mean is 3 days, out of 9 days, we celebrate the first 3 days for goddess of Shakti, and the next 3 days, goddesses of Lakshmi, that is goddess of wealth, and Shakti is power. 3 days for Saraswati, it is for knowledge. So the 10th day we celebrate as Vijayadashmi, that is marking victory by conquering the blessings of all the goddesses of power, wealth, and knowledge. So I wish all the people who are attending the conference a very happy Navaratri, and with the blessings of goddess, we all be blessed with the power, wealth, and knowledge. So when we talk about women empowerment, we can't eliminate the powerful words of Subramaniam Bharatiyar. He defined the characteristics of Pudumai Pen. So we are all, whoever has come out of the shell, or who are all here, we are all sample of Pudumai Pen. நிமிர்ந்த நன்னடை நேர்கொண்ட பார்வை நிலத்தில் யாருக்கும் அஞ்சாத நெறிகளும் திமிர்ந்த ஞான செருக்கும் இருப்பதால் செம்மை மாதர் திரும்புவதில்லையாம் அமிழ்ந்து பேரிருளாம் அறியாமையில் அவல மெய்தி கலை இன்றி வாழ்வதை உமிழ்ந்து தள்ளுதல் பெண்ணரமாகும். So he is defining the characteristic of Pudumai Pen, like a straight walk with dignity and a straightforward look, and just I'm trying to explain this in English so that people who don't understand Tamil can follow. Otherwise, I would prefer to talk in Tamil only. So that Nimirna Jnana Serukum, that means a pride because of the knowledge they have acquired. So lot of women are coming out of shell now, and they are trying to exhibit the Bharatiya's Pudumai Pen. So let's go into the topic. And this women empowerment is not new to us, and we have witnessed a lot of empowered women in our histories. Like Avayar, she was the advisor in the court, and with her profound knowledge, she has had friendly ties with the king of our Tamil people. Then, about Andal, I am a hardcore fan of Andal, and also we have a trust called Sri Andal Trust promoting the Tamil verses called Tirupavai. So the main thing what attracts about Andal to me is she is free-spirited. She is not bound by the societal norms. She decided herself whom she should marry without getting into the norms of the society even before 3,000, 4,000 years. She has a profound knowledge in also the literature by Tamilal Andal. With the Tamil, she conquered the whole of Sri Vaishnavism. All her verses are considered to be daily Vedam of Sri Vaishnavas. So this woman empowerment, it's in our gene, it's in our blood. We have to just, we have to just motivate those genes of women empowerment in us as a Tamilian. So today's my topic is women entrepreneurs, about the entrepreneurs and the SWOT analysis of entrepreneurship. See, when you say women empowerment, we can say that entrepreneurship is the pinnacle of empowerment. See, I'm going to take, because me being an entrepreneur, I'm taking the strength, weakness, and the challenges of women entrepreneurs in the following slides. So, women in position of power, like ma'am and other people, they are in the position to change the society. So women in position of power is the position of change. Just we'll see the famous Indian women empowered ladies just in these 2 slides. Irrespective of the field, they are famous and they have come out surpassing all their differences. So let's get into the strength, weakness, threat, and opportunities. SWOT analysis of women entrepreneurship. So this I will try to relate with my experience as an entrepreneur and just give you a short torchlight to all these 4 points. When you come as strengths, as ma'am said, we are built in such a way, we are called as weaker sex. But that doesn't mean that we are only that is in our physical state. Maybe we may not be able to compete with the men, but we are equally stronger in our mind power and our determination to compete with them in all ways. So let us take that weaker sex slang as a greater strength and a privilege to us. And you know, they will be witnessing their wives or mothers, whoever is doing multitasking. You know, a woman as a multitasker. So this multitasking ability is a biologically given, the brain, biologically that is a boon for a woman who can do efficiently multitask. Then better organization skills. That goes with for all the women whom we witness in our society. Even the maids in our house, they efficiently manage the house. The maid in our house had efficiently managed her funds and made her one son and one daughter as engineer. So every woman has that capability of organizational skills, irrespective of whether they are a small-time entrepreneur or a housemaid or a person who is ruling the country or in the power of position. Then this intuitive intelligence, that is very, helps us a lot. This intuition is a special power given to women for their self-defense by God, which will help them in taking some decision over a period of time. Then nowadays, there are a lot of privileges and improved opportunities are given for the education, which women can utilize. This is considered to be one of the strengths. And government schemes and benefits favoring the upcoming women entrepreneurs. Here, I would like to just tell all the thing, whatever the government has given. There are almost 7 schemes which will help the women to take this. Mahila E-Hath, it is an online marketing initiatives for self-help NGOs. Then all of us are aware of Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao scheme, where we are focusing on making the female child to have the right of their education. Then there is called One Stop Center scheme, which was established in 2015 with Nirbhaya Fund. It is a center to provide medical help, police desk, and all the other thing. 108 hotline is given for that. Working women hostel being maintained by the government. Then Swadargra for rehabilitation of women. Then the important one for entrepreneurs is STEP, STEP, support to training and employability program for women. And the last but not the least, it is Nari Shakti Puraskar that is given for this, and Vishaka guidelines, which is against the sexual harassment in the Workplace Act 2013, that's been modified also. Then all these Me Too movement, which is becoming globally very thing, which has started in October 2017, which helps even Hollywood producer and others are being given, so which help women to come out of their shell or to speak about the problem what they face irrespective of their field, whether in the entertainment industry or in workplace. So they are free to talk about their sexual harassment. So these are all which will help us to come out of the shell. Then the next part is social motivation to perform to their zenith. See, the social motivation itself, when you're a woman, you are being looked upon by men, that itself will give us a social motivation to work better. Then, as ma'am said, loyalty and devotion. Any job is given to women, that loyalty and devotion is the characteristic of womanhood. So that also is our strength. So when it comes to weakness, it is inability to calculate the risk involved in any venture. See, back when I was in early 20s, I wanted to build a home in our native. The estimate was given as 1.5 lakhs, where it ended up in 15 lakhs. So with lack of ignorance and inability to calculate risk, this is one of the weaknesses what as a woman we have. And general related issues in economy. That means we are in difficulty in getting loans, but that has been eased by these government policies, which we'll discuss in the opportunities. Family and societal pressures tend to put family commitments ahead of business achievements. This is very well true in my case. I started my women entrepreneurship in 2008 in Spark Mahalearning and continuing as Managing Director in Mahalearning Education till now. In between, I started a Spark Mahalearning FZD, 100% own. It's a free trade zone company in Dubai. Even Sambat sir had come as a special guest for one of the event in BITS Bilani campus. More than 3 years, I am unable to continue because of my family commitment. Though we want to fly in air, though we want to achieve like others, sometimes family is our priority, and we have been slowed down by the process of family commitment. This is our weakness. Then gender stereotypes, which lack self-confidence, resulting in poor marketing strategies. I accept I'm extremely low in my business because of poor marketing strategies. I can say that how many of you even consider this, like me as a businesswoman, hardly if I give card, anyone speak, I'm taking this conference as an example itself. I'm unable to see, I'm really feeling jealous when two men are sitting over a table, sharing some drink and talking about business, whereas when they see me as a participant or wife of someone or something. They don't realize that I am also coming here for business and business networking. This is the main problem of gender stereotypes. I want you people to think that women are also capable of business. Let us ask what they want and what they are into. And sometimes lack of backup from their own family. Being women is their most significance. That is also a problem. But luckily, by God's grace, as Madam told, her husband is so supportive. My husband is also so supportive, and my family, especially my mother, by which and my daughters are also. Because of them, I'm able to stand here and talk in front of you people. And ignorant of set rules and lack of mentorship. This I would like to request all the senior people here. As a woman entrepreneur, I don't know how to survive. I have just jumped into this pool and trying to do every step by myself. If I had the set rules, every time I think back, if I know this earlier, I would have done this better. For example, while framing an agreement, I have not taken advice of legal people, so I'm facing a lot of issues now. Then I really don't know how to, if someone is, some of our distributors are misusing our position in North India. Now I'm knowing how to go and file a complaint, FIR, all this. Other than this, all accounting problem like GST, service tax, all this. So we would request Honorable Supreme Court just to give some legal guidance for the women entrepreneurs, and we will conduct as a workshop. So these are the set rules and these mentorship which we are lacking. While you frame an agreement, you take these exit clause while entering into the agreement. We have entered long back some agreement which is pulling me down for last few months. So I request all the dignitaries, including Sambat sir, to arrange an entrepreneurship, women mentorship program where they can give legal advice and all the advice for them to do better. Then next, opportunities. Government schemes to promote participation of women in entrepreneurship roles. I will just go through this thing. Annapurna scheme, this is offered by State Bank of Mysore for setting up food catering industries in order to sell packed meals, snacks, etc. Here the loan is, the guarantor is required along with the assets of their business. They are giving up to 50,000 for 36 months. This is for short-term entrepreneurs. Then Sri Sakti package for women entrepreneurs. Here SBI gives this, and Bharatiya Mahila Bank Business Loan. This is a micro loans and SME loans which will go up to 20 crores. It's for a medium level people. And Dina Shakti scheme, this scheme is provided by Dina Bank to those women entrepreneurs in the field of agriculture and microcredit retail stores. Then Udyogni scheme, this is by Punjab and Sindh Bank. And Sen Kalyani scheme, this is offered by Central Bank of India. So each and every bank have their own program. Just I'm mentioning it, though I'm not mentioning it in detail. Mahila Udayam Nidhi scheme, Mudra Yojana scheme for women, and lot of loan, Orient Mahila Vikas Yojana scheme. So these are all, even I'm going to utilize all these loans, whichever is going to help me. Emphasis on improved maternity policies, business opportunities in rural and small-scale service industries, and increasing emphasis on equal workspace. These are all the opportunities which we have as a woman. We have to utilize this. And threats, as we know, as we are newer players, we are unable to compete with the existing players. That is one of the things. Credit discrimination and non-cooperative co-workers and officials. And financial capital is also a big challenge. And dealing with male laborers, this is the most important problem what I face in and out of my career in entrepreneurs. Even my driver, even though I pay him equally to a male entrepreneur or whoever is he will feel, I will feel so bad that he will not oblige to, or he will take me for granted because we are women. So this is this mindset of all the women, all the men here has to change. Equally respect the woman boss, irrespective of gender, they have to respect their boss and their work culture. So this is what I'm feeling with all my employees. I would prefer to work with girls and ladies instead of men, because their ego will get, they will make some problem because of this gender. This I'm facing all the time in last 10 years. So I would always prefer first to work with women, but men are more experienced. In technical, we have to work with men only. When it comes working with them, they take us for granted. That mentality of men should change. And family pressures make them unable to give their all, forced to withdraw. So that is always a threat with women. So with all the women here, I want to take one oath with my favorite Bardiyar. As women we can. Manadil urudhi vendum, vakinile inimai vendum, ninaivu nalladu vendum, nerengina porul kaipada vendum, kanavu meipada vendum, kaivasamavathu viraivil vendum, dhanamum inbamum vendum, dharaniliye perumai vendum, கண் திறந்திட வேண்டும், காரியத்தில் உறுதி வேண்டும், பெண் விடுதலை வேண்டும், பெரிய கடவுள் காக்க வேண்டும், மண் பயனுற வேண்டும், வானகம் இங்கு தென்பட வேண்டும், உண்மை நின்றிட வேண்டும். ஓம் ஓம் ஓம். So with this thing, பெண்மை வாழ்கவென்று கூத்திடுவோமடா, பெண்மை வெல்கவென்று கூத்திடுவோமடா. Let me, I would like to give a small thing about my experience as in this network. I am one example how this conference had helped me over the years to do networking. This is a small thing about the conference and our support as an entrepreneur towards the conference. I am a living example. I saw Dr. Sampath in Dubai conference. Though we are separated by only few meters away in Chennai, I got introduced to Dr. V.R. Sampath in Dubai conference. Then I got involved in the conference and he has given me a privilege to work as an executive committee member also. But we are facing a lot of challenges in conducting this conference. Every year we are planning to conduct. Though sir has some good sponsors like VIT sir and Palni Periyasamy sir and all other people who are supporting this conference in a big level of sponsorship. This delicate, this time as a committee member, I feel we would have worked more hard to get almost 300 to 400 delegates, whereas we have not reached that number. So I request here, all the we have got a lot of connectivity through this conference. Though it is not a direct business link, me as an entrepreneur, how will I get an opportunity to interact with Mauritius President or Logi Naidu sir or any other person here in an international level? That is only due to the conference. I want some 20 to 50 people to make us a permanent sponsors to our level. Like there are a lot of expenditures to conduct this conference in this standard level. The standard has never gone down in Sambatsar leadership. Maybe in Dubai conference or in the next one in Lee Meridian or in South Africa or here, we have not come down in the standard of the conference. To maintain the standards, of course, there is a cost involved in this. I want to suggest all entrepreneurs, like as a permanent thing, irrespective of whether we are able to go every year or not, we can send our representative and get a token of 50,000 or 1 lakh. At least if there are some 50 entrepreneurs enrolling as a permanent sponsors for this, that will help to conduct this conference in a better level and take to the next level. So this is my kind suggestion for this. And I once again thank Dr. V.R.S. Sampath and all the other dignitaries for giving me an opportunity to talk about women entrepreneurs, which is a very sensitive topic and which is the problem what we face in and out day to day. And sometimes it takes us to the level whether I have to quit. I have thought many times whether I should quit at this time. Then I will think how long we have come, we should endure some more time. So talking to you people and seeing people who have done a lot in this, first yesterday Vishwanathan sir was speaking. Initially I was having 180 students, now I'm having 39,000 students. So we can set our goals, our thing, it gives lot of motivation and self-confidence in our goal of business. So thank you once again for all the people for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Krishnaveni Kanvan ma'am. Seriously, listening to your speech, it was a great motivation for all of us. And in her speech, she also notified about the SWOT analysis, the self-experience which she experienced being a woman, as well as the intuitive intelligence and the government schemes, which is a great moral support for all the women. And in the Tarnathla, Nambloda in the Manatinai Sirapika, ex-MP of Tamil Nadu, the former President of Tamil Nadu Congress Committee, Mariyadai Kuriya, Thiru Krishnasamy Ayya avargalai varuga varugavin anbudan varverkindrom. Romba nandri Ayya. Aduthapadiyaaga, the next speaker of the session. So, avangala pathi sila vishayangal, sila mukkiyamaana padivugal koora vendum endral. She is the principal of RMK Residential Senior Secondary School. She started her career as owner of the company Speed Graphics, a DTP unit, and she also worked as a computer science teacher. So, அவங்களுடைய ஒரு முக்கியமான ஒரு குறிக்கோள் என்ன அப்படினு பாத்தீங்கன்னா கல்வியில் தொழில்நுட்பத்தை இணைக்க வேண்டும். அதையே தன்னுடைய குறிக்கோளாக எடுத்துக்கொண்டு இன்னைக்கு ஒரு சாதனையாளராக பெண்கள் சமுதாயத்துக்கு ஒரு எடுத்துக்காட்டாக விளங்கிக் கொண்டிருக்கும் நம்மளுடைய உமா நரசிம்மமூர்த்தி மேம் அவர்களை வருக வருகவென அன்புடன் வரவேற்கின்றோம். எங்களுக்காக உங்களது வார்த்தைகள் மேம்.